to the pretty girl. Rock to the pretty girl.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna, and as you can see today here, guys, we have a guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, how do you call your viewers?
You don't have a name.
Hi Kenna's viewers. I'm very happy to be here today. I'm Josephine Eyang, and the name of my channel is Fix It with Josie. Yeah,
I actually like the name of my channel. So guys, if you remember when I went to Yaoundé a few weeks ago, I did this video with Elvinji and Nadebele. If you have not watched that video, you should go and watch it. It's the part one of this video. So I had a lot of questions to ask, but because of time and because I had guests for my birthday, I did not succeed to ask all the questions. So I decided to look for somebody who is opinionated in Douala, so we do the video together. We actually had to do this, three of us, but one person could not make it.
Yeah, so we are here.
We're not going to leave it. Yeah,
the video has to be done.
Okay, so the first question is, oh, I've not even told you what the video is about. So the video is basically talking with my married friend, asking questions and responding questions that a lot of people want to ask, especially single people want to ask and understand about marriage. Okay, so the first one is, who should make the decisions in the family, you or your husband?
Okay, I'm going to talk what happens in my marriage, right?
Okay.
Yes. So for me, decision making is not a one-person thing. It's for both of us. We both make the decision, because I cannot single-handedly make a decision and it stands without my husband being part of it. You understand? So my husband too cannot make a decision without asking my opinion. So we kind of make the decisions together. It's not like my husband is a boss, then I'm just, no. We are like that in our marriage.
Because to me, I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be both of you, but we have some people who it's only the woman that says this. Oh, it's the person that brings money that makes a decision. It's the person that, for me, even if I'm bringing 0 franc, it's my life, and I also have to have something to say.
The thing is, people pay attention a lot to money. There is a lot that the wife brings to the table that cannot be qualified.
Exactly.
It's just too much. That if you want to look respect or start giving value to who is supposed to make decisions as regarding money, how much they bring to the family, then the wife should make all the decisions in the world.
I know. Yeah,
seriously.
To me, I feel like if you are even with a man, you are dating somebody, you are with a boyfriend who feels like because he's the man, he's supposed to. It's a red flag. Please run away.
Run away.
Anybody that has sense should be able to know that normally it's your life as well. The fact that you're a man, or it doesn't mean that you're the one who's supposed to make all the decisions.
It doesn't.
The next question is, would you prefer will you prefer a physically present husband, or, I think this question is nice, especially for you.
Yeah, because I'm in a distant relationship.
Yeah. Would you prefer a physically present husband or a long distance? Me, I want long distance. I'm tired. At this point, I want to rest. I'm just like, I tell my husband all the time, like, apply now, go walk in Mali now.
You are not serious. You can never be serious. Seriously.
No, I've been.
You will not know what you have until you are placed in my situation. Then you understand.
No, when I just got married, right, I always told my husband, I told him the first 5 years, anywhere, even if you're going under a rock, right, I will follow you. But after 5 years now, I'm like, I feel like we need a little space. So go and walk somewhere else. For me, right now, I feel like that's what I need. I've tried the physical. Let's do
distance and see how it feels like. But for me, first of all, I've been in a distant marriage for close to 5 years, and there is nothing good about being in a distant relationship. Forget about what can I say. There is nothing.
When you have been married, I have been
good. It's like I'm not married, because I still ask my friends. I ask my friends who are cohabiting with their boyfriends, and ask them how married life, because they feel more married than I am, you see. Yeah. So it's not, you need someone to talk to. Sometimes you just
phone.
No, what do you mean? What?
Oh yeah, phones are not
not only do, no, okay now. Not only do. It's not only about they do is part of it, like 80%. No, let me say like 70%.
I'm tired. I want to rest from doing.
Sometimes you just need to talk. Sometimes you just need someone to help with the kids. Just a lot. Distance has never been a good thing. God purposely made marriage that we should come together, not apart. I beg Kenna, slow down.
I know it's not easy, but it's not also easy staying with. It's not also easy staying with the man every.
Really? What are the challenges, man?
first of all, every day, every time we have like this last week that we had, I think a long holiday, right? That we had like 4 days just to. I almost died because my husband, when he's in the house, normally when he comes back at 5, I've cooked the house, clean everything. But when he is here, he's like,
so this is how you just get up every day and you just sit. So this is how you and the nanny, you are not doing anything.
He eats like 10 times. He are constantly entering the kitchen. Oh, I want to eat this thing. Oh, let's go and do this thing. Oh, let's do this one. So it's
fun. It's fun. You get to do things together. And the bomb.
No, we should do
anyway.
For me, at this point, I feel like
I kind of get Kena's point, because sometimes I used to feel like, okay, when we finally get together, I will still miss this distance, because it chokes when you see somebody every day. You see,
exactly. You get my
yes, I get your point. Like they say, absence makes the mind grow fonder. Like the way the love will increase when you stay for a bit of time without seeing each other, but not long. Anyway, 3 months is good. 3 months is not bad.
Yeah, because
when it comes to years, it's
when it's not yes, it's a lot.
Yes,
so me,
it's a killer.
It's not bad. What do you think about being married and having single friends?
There is one thing about being married and still keeping single friends. The thing is that your conversations no longer really tie like they used to, especially if those friends were the friends that you had before even getting married, not friends that you met after you had gotten married. You understand? So if I had my friend when we were in the university, we have our kind of gist. Now when we still meet, they talk, the discussions will not go the same way it used to go, and naturally they will start thinking that it's because you're married that you are. It just happens like that. So those the two, it will slow down. I can keep a single friend, but it will not be as close as we used to be when I was still single. Do you understand?
For me, I feel like it depends on the person, it depends on the friend, it depends on the person. That's why, and how tight your bond was. Because I feel like if it's somebody that you have grown together, the person is understanding enough, the person will know that, okay, yes, for me, if it's someone who is understanding, we know our friends. There are certain friends that, please, if I got married to, I'm leaving them, and there are certain friends that I don't mind taking them with me. So if the person is understanding, the person will know that, okay, things are changing. I have my friend, one of my closest friends, when I got married, she pulled herself behind because she kept feeling like, no, Kenna, no, I'm feeling uncomfortable, I cannot come anymore. I kept pulling her till she understood that no, it's okay. So we're fine. She's still not married today, and we are still friends.
And you are still as close as you used to be before marriage.
No, we're not close.
That is the thing I'm talking about.
I feel like because of distance, she's not here.
Okay.
If she was here, I feel like we'll still be almost the same, because I don't know, it depends on I feel like it depends on both of you. It depends on you and the friend, because there's a way that I know how to handle her, because I know that, oh, this thing, she might be sensitive to this. I don't sit with her and I'm constantly, oh, my husband, my baby, my children, I have to, yes, because those things, they affect her.
In one phrase, your husband has come up like 20 times.
I know. And then even your single friends who should not also be the person that is constantly, no, but let's do this thing now, no, you're boring, I cannot, like, so both of you have to, I feel like being intentional, there's no problem, because the society has this whole idea of no single women, and
you cannot work with a single woman. No.
For me, I really
it's no problem. It just depends, like you said, that if you both should just be understanding, and the one person should not constantly remind the other that you are married to. No,
I know it makes
be married woman over, you know, say una single people, it brings a complex, right? So just make everyone feel comfortable.
Okay, what do you think about your husband having a friend of the opposite sex, female bestie?
That one is a nope, nay.
So your husband should not have any female friend?
No, my husband should have a female friend, but not a female bestie. I am already my husband's bestie.
Now, what if they were their childhood friends? They have been friends since they were babies.
Okay, if you were friends since baby, when you hear that your bestie from childhood is married, then know that you have lost the bestie. It's simple. It's simple. It's very simple. Because what are you two still discussing that is making you two still be bestie? Because I'm already the bestie.
Even if they're not besties, but they're friends.
They are friends.
See, guys, let me not be talking about I feel as if
sorry.
I'm supporting it.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not a good thing.
The opposite sex, no. Except that I really get to know you, and but still, or the thing I can do is that she'll become my best friend as well. I'll make her my best friend so that
no. Even I cannot even make her my best friend.
I don't know.
It's not possible.
I just feel like it's weird. I don't mind if my husband has female friends, but
yes,
female bestie,
my husband
you're probably carrying all her issues and you're telling her, oh, can I do this? My God,
can I do this? And no.
He cannot go.
No, he cannot go. If you don't want to act, he will never go. He can never go. So yeah, my husband cannot have a female bestie. My husband normally have friends, female friends. I know some of them and we talk, but if bestie enter the matter, then the friendship will stop.
I know. In fact,
yeah, it's
like
not.
People of this generation
it's
have
not
spoiled that concept of bestie because the things that besties will do.
No, that is it now.
I know.
It's not. It's not something to welcome.
Would you rather be rich and miserable or poor and happy? Basically, would you marry a rich man that you really don't love because of the money, or you prefer to get married to a poor man that you love?
Okay, coming to
honest answer.
Honest, very honest answer. Okay, I will use a typical example with myself because I like talking. I use an example.
Yeah.
Yes, I met my husband in the university. He was in level 2. I was in level. I just came. I was a fresher, and he had nothing. If he's watching this video, I'll say it. He had one of his trousers that he had worn until that trouser I put on with the shine. So. And I always remind him, even now I say, remember that trouser that burnt, I hide the trouser, so never say again. He had nothing. But I had people who were already walking from Yaoundé who were after me. Now I was in school and I was exploring. I was not like, okay, this is only my husband. I was still like, okay, let me, but I know where I belong, I know whom I love. Yeah. And see, I have some friends who will say, when this other person who comes with a car has a suitcase, come and say, you do it to that boy.
I know.
You don't see man, we don't make him. Can't just marry. Hey, God, just what did you do? But I knew where my heart beats more. Yeah. You understand now? So that is why today I am married to my husband, not the other people.
Excuse me. So in other words, you prefer poor and happy.
No, excuse me.
That's what you're saying. Because
if you are a poor man, if you are a poor man, and I see your potentials, poverty is a state. It's not constant. You understand? A man can be poor today, but you see the man's potential. You see that this man is hardworking. You see that this man is disciplined. You see that this man has ideas, intelligence.
Yeah.
And you see that no, if you give this man 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and this person have just the slightest opportunity, he can change everything around. Yeah. Then if you have a poor man who is that kind of, I don't like stress. I don't want me. No, you don't go no. Even if before he cannot go, even if it's a rich man that is still like that, I cannot still go with you. The thing is that a man should, if you should see the green lights from the present, then you know that this is it. Because yeah, poverty will not be fine thing. I cannot actually decide to stay with a poor man, but if I see a poor man who has the potential of becoming rich, then I dare with you.
For me, I don't know.
I dare with you.
I want it. Can I have both? I want the two. I don't. Why?
You want the two?
I don't want. We'll be eating love.
No, you. When you talk about poor, it's not like you don't have anything at all.
No, when I say poor, like a poor man. Yeah. What did he have when he was in university?
Okay, he was poor.
But he was poor.
He was just in school.
That's the thing that
we could eat. We could make our jollof rice and eat. It was not his money. When he goes on holidays, he could hustle here and then. Now we're in school, but holidays, all we go hustle.
The truth is that for me, I like growing with somebody, and I feel like I grew with my husband. When I met my husband, he was not broke. Yeah, he was not broke. He had a job. He was comfortable for a single person. He was very comfortable for a single person. But you know that when you have to marry now and start having children, that money that was a lot for a single person is not the same.
That is true.
So I like the fact that we struggled. We had our own fair share of struggles. I like the fact that we struggled from nowhere and we're going somewhere and we're growing every day. But I will not advise anybody to just marry a man just because money. Like, okay, so the next question is, have you ever considered divorcing your husband? Wait, before you answer, I feel like I know her answer. She'll say that no, she looks like a lover girl. Yes.
I look like a lover girl, not actually like. See, anything that will threaten my life is not worth keeping. You see, I am married to my husband. I love him so much, and we have had a talk that we don't want to talk about divorce ever. But any day that anything will happen that is life threatening, like it will end my life, and then the divorce will come to the table.
But you're not understanding the question. I'm saying that has there ever been a time so far you're married that I've got not be say I don't tie. You married don't pass me.
You married still young, no. It's just 5 years.
People
should I start talking about divorce in 5 years? Really?
Be there. People have.
No, I cannot. I don't. I have never. I've never mentioned it. It has never crossed my mind, and I don't think it will ever cross my mind unless something very. God will not believe that something should happen.
I've actually considered it one time. And I said it. Yes.
You said it.
I told him yes. I was at that point. At that time, that's where my mind was. I was like, I cannot do this. I was there.
You have to weigh your options.
Exactly.
Weigh your options. No, they say my way should I know side the pinch. If it's still the way that you can manage it, you can handle it, you can still stand, then good. But when it gets to a point where your life, like I keep saying that when it's life threatening, then nothing is worth life. Nothing can replace your life.
Exactly.
I can only be married while I'm alive.
Exactly.
If I'm not alive, then there will be no marriage. So yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not going to come and lie. I used to judge people sometimes. I'm like, why did this one leave? Why did you? But when you sit and talk to people, you get to understand that everybody knows what they're doing.
Exactly.
Though there are some people that will leave for no good reason. But
people have their reasons.
Yeah.
And it's not good to judge them.
Do you think your in-laws should be involved in your marriage? Be very careful. Your in-laws are watching this video and they'll come for you.
No, they are watching now and they know. Now it depends. In our African setting or African society, once you get married to an African man, they say you marry in a family, you know, married now the man. So it already shows that they are involved in the marriage. But now it has certain things, they are boundaries.
Like when they say married family, take them like a family member. Then you don't have any business in my decision making or my
decision making. You don't have.
Yeah.
But you didn't break it down to decision making.
No, I'm just giving that point. Yeah.
So they could have a say. Let me just say there is a boundary to where they can function and stop, and there are other things that they will not even know. They will not even hear because it does not concern them. It doesn't.
Yeah, because of me, I feel like there should be boundaries. Because we have some situations where you hear some people tell you that, oh, my mother-in-law got mad that I moved to this place without telling her. It's not like out of the country. I say I moved from this house to this house. I needed her to come and I needed to tell her. This person will be like, oh, my father-in-law wants that before we do this thing, we should come and meet him so that he should give an accord. I'm like, I don't want to be rude, but it's no.
Some families say some of these things, these particular things come up because of how people were raised. There are some houses where maybe you got married to a man who grew up in a family where every little thing they have to tell their mother, they have to have a family meeting and everybody is aware of it. And when you get married to that kind of family and you come and want to start doing your things, they look at you, the wife, like you are the one that wants to come and break their tradition that has been in their family. You see. So now it's just for you to have a talk with your husband, say, okay, we are married, and we don't think that it's okay for us to report any fowl that crows to the general family. Not everything must be told, and he is the one that is supposed to be the one to defend you. Exactly. That see, this one is not something that we did not see it necessary. We did not think that you had to know, because I spoke with my wife and we agreed, and it's not something that we thought that we had to inform or invite people. And when it comes up like that, he should have your back.
This is why they say that there are certain discussions that you have to have with your partner before you marry them, because you have to talk with the man to know where he's at. Because I always say that if your husband, or if you, even the wife, if you are one of those people that they are still controlling you, go and wait first. You have to learn how to stand on your own. If you want to get married, you have to be able to stand and tell your parents, not in a disrespectful way, and say that, no, I'm sorry, but this is my life, I know what is best. Yeah, because if in-laws will come and they will break and scatter things, like, yeah, so you have to be really careful. I'm not saying that you should just keep your in-laws away. They should not be part. They can be involved, but there's something called boundaries. At this point, you're married to this person.
Define your boundaries.
You're married to this person. Your husband is your #1 priority. It's not your mother or your auntie, because a lot of us, we get to mistake. No, but it's my mother now. No, when you get married, the most important person in your life is not even those your children.
Your family.
It's your husband,
your family.
For your children.
Even without any child, your husband is your family. That's your new family. And that's your first family.
I know, and sometimes when we say, even me, when I hear that, it's sounding one way in my head, but that's the reality. That is your family. The second that you marry that man, the two have become one. That is your priority before any other person. So there's always all that, and that's how we like. No, just you have to be independent before getting married. If they are still controlling you, my dear sister or brother, you're not ready for marriage, go and catch the umbilical cord first before. It's not really a question, it's a tip. Give tips on how to keep the spark in your marriage. I don't have
Okay,
an answer.
okay,
Come
okay.
on, give us. I don't have.
You don't. You have.
I don't have.
You have. Kenna, you have. One of the things you should do as a woman. Am I talking to women only? One of the tips you can do
the
as
marriage, any woman, man, anyone.
the man or the woman is to keep the romance. How do you keep it? One thing that is sure is that when you were dating, you always send that "I miss you, babe." Yes, text message.
Well, see now at the show,
I
it just
love
shows
you.
that I don't have romance.
If you're not doing it, you need to start doing it. I watched a video where you guys were calling your husband and
from
you were
their
like,
responses.
I love you, and you were like, do you want to start now? Day? It shows that
Easy because you're
I'm
far.
in a distance.
Yes, but when you're seeing the person every day, imagine when you were living with your mother, when you get up every day and tell your mother, "Mommy, good morning, I love you." Like,
okay.
So when you
probably
that's
she
why
has
we
a
have to be
point.
more intentional.
She has a point. You just have to be intentional to keep the romance. You have to decide that we see. But even from this distance, it's not because it's not like I'm doing it because I'm in a distant relationship. There are times when we get to forget about it. I'm the one that is putting the pressure. Away from those text messages, there are other small things that you can do for your.
I'm learning. Teach me about it.
There are other small things that you can do to keep the romance, and it's like doing things together. One of the things is cooking together. That is, yes.
Cook with who?
With your husband.
With you, man, and Cameroon.
They cook. When you were not there, or when you was still
Since
single,
I got married to my husband, I don't just say that ever cook.
baby, I like it when
Give
you
it to
cook
fry
with me.
egg.
Just come and stay in the kitchen. Okay, if you are not doing anything now, you go no for pick garlics. Let me be doing something. You're peeling garlics. We are gisting something.
That one is not.
It's good.
It's
That is
nice.
how
So my
it's
parents
nice.
do that because even at old age, my parents do that. When my mom is in the kitchen, my dad will take a chair. He's not doing anything. He just sits there. They're discussing. My mom is cooking.
That is
carrying-
the bonding I'm talking about.
Yeah,
It helps
for
there.
you.
The other one is little acts of service. If you wake up for morning time, you pick some slippers and manok about, they go wash and wipe and keep them. It's not only the wife that does everything. If a husband wakes up in the morning and just find the wives, maybe your sandals and what, women are so busy with a lot of things. So these small things, when you do them to us, we just feel like, oh, this man, you are so loving. It's very important. It's very important.
So I'll come to the end of this video.
So they're remaining today.
I honestly don't have. For me, I feel like on top most it may be intentional. How should I put it? They should don't leave the relationship to the woman, because I feel like women will try a lot and then
Women are
sometimes
putting in a lot of
we get
effort.
frustrated and then we're just like, let's leave it, and the second the woman leaves it, the relationship dies.
It just dies.
So I feel like it's mostly for men. Try.
Men.
Don't always leave it that no, my wife is the one that I'm not romantic like that. I don't know me how to
I
do
don't
those
know
type
those
of things.
things.
No.
Now, woman, they are
put,
things.
yeah, put an effort. If you put an effort, it's going to help. I feel
It's
like
going to
that's
help
what
a
I
whole
have. I don't
lot.
have any
It's-
other-
yeah. And I think that crowns it all. That one that you said like that is just is the top of it.
Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, but please, before as you are leaving here, go to Josie's channel. See, I like her because she likes to spill the hot tea on her channel, so go there now and go and learn stuff there.
Yes,
I'm going to
sir.
leave, I'll probably tag her on the title. You can just click on her name on the title and go to her channel, or you go to the description box where I'll leave the link to her channel. You go there, subscribe. She's sharing food there, or she's sharing food under in the comment section. She's sharing food for Europe. So go fast and go and eat there. Thank you guys very much for watching. See you later.